Guys, this is the truck that's going to be turbo 5.3. It's a 98 GMC. Little step side. Pretty nice. Runs and drives good like it is. I'm ready for a hot rod. So out there in the back of the work truck, I got some rear ends I picked up out of the salvage yard. Let's go get them unloaded. The drone quit on me. Must have run out of battery. Alright guys, we got all that unloaded. Got that noisy truck shut off so you can hear me talking. What I ended up finding was, well, let's start from the beginning here. What I went to the junkyard for is this bad boy right here. That is a 03, 04, let's see, 03 Ford 975 ring gear. Pretty beefy. It's got a 34 spline axles, factory posi unit. and the center to center of the spring is identical to the 98 short bed over there. The face to face on the hubs are, I think it's just a little bit wider, maybe by a ½ inch, maybe to 1 inch. So I haven't decided if I want to use this for sure or not, because when I was there looking for this, I found 2 of these corporate 14 bolt. They come out of like a C1500, like a heavy half 2-wheel drive, and the heavy half 4-wheel drives. So I found a 2-wheel drive one and a 4-wheel drive one. This one's a little bit wider, and if you can see the difference, I mean, you can tell by measuring, but just if you're at the salvage yard looking, you see right here 4-wheel drive from this perch out to the flange, I don't know what, 3-4 inches. Whereas the 2-wheel drive from the perch out to the flange, you got about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So that's kind of a telltale sign of, you know, which one's narrow, which one's out of a 2-wheel drive, which is out of a 4-wheel drive. So anyways, I haven't made up my mind now, because my hot rod was going to get this rear end because it's just a well-built rear end. They're everywhere. They're a dime a dozen. I didn't pay hardly any money for these. I found these, and I've used these in the past. They all have lockers. Locker, factory locker, factory locker. That 10 bolt is going to go in my everyday driver. It's just needing a rear end because it's howling real bad, but found it cheap. It's out of an 03 or 04 with disc brakes and all that. Same thing as my 2000 that I got. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try to adapt the 9 3/4 here forward? It's just a really cool axle. I don't know, disc brakes. It's got 373 gears, factory posi, 34 spline, you know, big old monster axles, even bigger than this 3/4 ton stuff. And this come out of a 1/2 ton, so I don't know. Why don't you guys comment and let me know what you think? What would you do? If I did this 6-lug stuff, I could convert the whole truck over to 6-lug, because you can buy the front hubs to convert them to 6-lug for that. So I just haven't quite made up my mind, because I was really dead set on a Ford 9 3/4. It just sounded like a really good rear end. I thought it'd be fun. The fact that it would bolt right underneath there, wouldn't have to cut the pads off or anything. And I think these will too. I'd have to measure again, but I need like 47 inches. Matter of fact, hang on. My 98 short bed is 47 inches center to center on the pins on the springs. I couldn't quite get the face-to-face measurement because I got the wheels on. It's sitting on the ground. Didn't have anybody help me hold the tape measure last night, but I got roughly 65.5 to 66 inches hub face to hub face. So that being said, I think the 2-wheel drive is going to work great for the width of the axle, because I believe it's just a shade bit narrower. Let's see, I need to hold over about an 1.5 inches. Right in there somewhere. I can't really do it, but that dude is 64 inches, give or take a little bit, because I'm not down on the other end. And I have 65.5 to 66, so it's just a shade bit narrower than my 10 bolt, which is fine, as long as it don't rub on the springs, which it shouldn't. So now we're going to do center to center. That's really close right there. Look at that, 47 inches. So that dude will bolt right up. And this one is also 47 inches. Pretty dang close anyways, close enough. And let's see here. I think the width on a 4-wheel drive, see, we're out there 66.5, maybe 67 inches, right in there somewhere for a 4-wheel drive one, which is a little bit wider than what I want. You know, a hot rod, you want to narrow it up a little bit. So let's see what this Ford is. Yeah, right there, it's pretty close. We're looking at about 66.5. which if my 66 is the right measurement on my 10 bolt, it's only a 1/2 inch wider, which is, I mean, that's almost perfect, because I can get a different dish wheel, which I want to get different wheels anyways. I'll have to run 5-on-5 bolt pattern on the back and 5 on whatever in the front. Look right there, 47 inches exactly. Then I'll have to adapt that, which I'll probably have to get an adapter U-joint for them too. But sorry, I keep rambling, but I was excited to find those two rear end. Actually, I was excited to find all three of them, because I've been looking for a 10 bolt for my 2000 for quite a while now. So cheap anyways, under 500 bucks. And I got all of these for $550. So I thought that was a hell of a deal. I had to get them all. I know I can make money on these two if I sell them and use this one, or if I sell this one and sell one of them and use one of them, I'll be able to make money there too. So guys, leave some comments, let me know what you think. You take a chance on the Ford conversion, which, I mean, 34 spline lockers. These have 31 spline with lockers, and they're already 6 lug. Then I could just update my front end to 6 lug and be good to go. So let me know what you think. Thanks for the comments, likes and shares and all that stuff.